Welcome to Blog21c. United States honoring Military Veterans Day. The United States honors its military veterans on Veterans Day, a federal holiday that takes place on November 11th each year. Americans all across the country visit veterans' memorials, attend parades and gather with friends and family members to honor those who have served in the nation's armed forces. On Veterans Day, we honor our nation's veterans for their service and sacrifice. Veterans Day is an opportunity to reflect on the sacrifices made by those who served in the military and the ways their service impacts our country today. It's also a time to thank veterans for their service and welcome them home, as well as celebrate current military personnel for their patriotism and dedication. Why United States celebrates Veterans Day? The federal holiday is observed on November 11th, the day when the armistice ending World War I was signed in 1918. The United States previously observed Armistice Day. The name was changed to Veterans Day in 1954. It is also referred to as Armistice Day. Veterans Day is a day to remember all those who have served in the U.S. military. It's also a day for us to thank veterans for their service and dedication to protecting our country. Veterans Day was originally known as Armistice Day, which commemorated the ceasefire that ended World War I hostilities between the Allied nations and Germany on November 11, 1918, at 11 a.m. Since then, it has been observed annually on November 11th in honor of veterans from all wars. The United States officially designates Veterans Day as a federal holiday each year by proclamation of the President of the United States. United States military sacrifices. World War I and World War II. The U.S. military suffered more than 400,000 casualties in World War I, and more than 405,000 in World War II. Thousands more were injured or disabled by those wars. In those two wars alone, the United States lost more than 1 million service members. In Vietnam, nearly 60,000 Americans lost their lives, and more than 300,000 were wounded. The United States recognizes that many of its military members paid the ultimate sacrifice for their country and the freedoms we enjoy today. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, estimates that more than 1 million people have served in the armed forces since the 9/11 attacks. The vast majority of these men and women have returned home safely, but some did not survive their service to our country. The VA provides a wide range of services to veterans and their families, including burial benefits, disability compensation, and other forms of assistance. The United States has a long history of military sacrifice and war. From the Revolutionary War to the current conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan, the country has seen more than 1.4 million men and women give their lives in service to our nation. The U.S. flag is flown at half-staff on Veterans Day as a sign of respect for those who have lost their lives defending our country. On this day, we also honor the sacrifices made by those who are still serving in our military, as well as veterans of past wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping efforts. United States military strength. The United States military is currently the strongest military force in the world. The U.S. has more than 1.3 million active duty personnel, and more than 1.3 million reserve personnel. The U.S. also has more than 4,000 military aircraft, more than 3,000 military ships, and nearly 1.3 million military vehicles. The U.S. military is the only military in the world that has the ability to project power across 3 continents. Current conflicts. The United States continues to face military challenges, including ongoing conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. These ongoing conflicts have resulted in the loss of thousands of U.S. military personnel, and the injuries of many more. The United States also has a military presence in several other nations, including Germany, Japan, and the United Arab Emirates. In addition, the United States is a member of NATO, a military alliance between 29 nations, dedicated to protecting and enhancing the security of its members. The U.S. is the maximum powerful army in the entire world. It maintains the world's most advanced and comprehensive military capabilities. These ongoing conflicts have resulted in the loss of thousands of U.S. military personnel, and the injuries of many more. The U.S. military also provides humanitarian support and emergency response when needed.